Hello guys and welcome to MotorBeam. I know this lockdown scenario is crazy and boring too, but for the motorcycle enthusiasts out there, I am bringing the top 10 motorcycle movies that you should definitely watch as and when time permits. Before we begin, subscribe to MotorBeam and let's get started. The following movies are in no particular order, but I have seen almost all of them. So if you have seen any movie from the list, then do let me know your favorite scene in the comments below. At number 1, we have the movie Talk, which was released in the year 2004. I was barely 16 years old when I first saw this movie and I got hooked onto it. This is a movie filled with adrenaline rush and a storyline which has family involvement too. If you like fast chases and racing anywhere possible, you will like this movie. However, there is a cameo scene of the first turbine engine motorcycle at the end, which is the hook material. At number 2, we have a movie based on MotoGP racing, Fastest, released in 2011. This is the second movie based on MotoGP, while it showcases quite the whole season in this documentary. The storyline runs behind Valentino Rossi as he chases his 10th World Championship. It covers a lot in determination, dedication of MotoGP riders to win each and every race possible and the efforts they put in to be the fastest rider in the world. At number 3, we have a sequel of the previous movie Fastest, that is Hitting the Apex, which was released in 2015. It is the same story of MotoGP races but on a broad spectrum of the top 6 riders at that time. It also shows the risks that the riders take and the fate that is served for each and every move. Narrated by Brad Pitt, this movie connects most of the dots if you are recently started watching MotoGP. At number 4, we have The World's Fastest Indian, a movie released in 2005. I had seen this movie in 2009 and I never knew there was a motorcycle brand named Indian. This movie is based on an Indian motorcycle owner who modifies his own motorcycle while he has a dream of breaking the record at the Salt Flats in Utah for the fastest motorcycle. The movie goes in a comparatively slower pace, but it connects all the emotions as it showcases all the obstacles that the guy faced to build up the motorcycle and also to reach the Salt Flats in Utah. At number 5, we have a documentary inspired from an older documentary of 1971, On Any Sunday. This movie that we are talking about is On Any Sunday, the next chapter, that was released in 2014. It chronicles the international sport of motorcycle racing, while the documentary also covers the fun and leisure part of riding a motorcycle over a weekend with friends and family. This is a good movie to rejuvenate the memories of weekend rides that we used to have here. At number 6, we have a movie based on a race that happens in a tiny island of Isle of Man. The story revolves around a particular racer, Guy Martin, who has been on podiums multiple times but has never won a single Isle of Man tourist trophy. It is one of the most dangerous races in the world, and this movie also captures the historic moment of how Guy Martin survives a deadly crash. Hence the name of this movie is TT3D, Closer to the Edge. At number 7, we have another movie based on the Isle of Man TT race called Road, released in 2014. This movie is focused on the Dunlop family of riders from Ireland and covers a lot of emotional drama between the two generations and the passion for racing. This movie carries a lot of drama and emotions as it is not a race on track but a race on a small island. At number 8, we have a TV miniseries of 3 episodes on Harley and the Davidsons, released in 2016. This series is a biography on one of the first motorcycle manufacturers, Harley Davidson. The story revolves around how they turned bicycles into motorized machines and they raced them too. If you have quite some time in hand, you can binge watch all the 3 episodes all at once. At number 9, we have Biker Boys, which was released in 2003. It is an old movie but has quite some storyline of a son following the footsteps of his father to be a leader of the biker group. There is quite some adrenaline rush too as they do street races, while there is a group rivalry as well. At number 10, we have another documentary which is my favorite till date, Why We Ride. This documentary talks about the passion of riding and the way motorcyclists feel when they are out on the road. It basically answers the one big questions in multiple small stories of why we ride. I promised 10 movies, but an honorable mention, I have to add a few more. One can see the movie Faster, which was released in 2003. It is the first movie based on the MotoGP race, which is a prequel to the movie Fastest. How can we forget The Ghost Rider, which features a hot chopper and a dark storyline. It also has a sequel which features the Yamaha VMAX. Coming to the modern sci-fi relevance, we have Tron Legacy, a movie based on the video game concept. However, if you like documentaries, you can watch Unchained, released in 2016. It is a documentary based on the untold stories of freestyle motocross riding. I recently watched Burnout, but it didn't have a strong storyline. However, if you like Ducati bikes, you should definitely watch it. While if you like comedy and bikes together, then you should definitely watch Wild Hogs. It is a hilarious movie with a lot of sarcastic moments. If off-road racing interests you, then you should watch Dust to Glory, which is based on the Baja 1000 race. And at the end of the list, I will definitely mention the movie Dhoom, which brought quite some interest in the big bike scenario in India. So these were the movie suggestions I had, while you can add a few more in the comments below. Do share this video with your friends so I get to know a lot more movies to watch. Until then, stay safe and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.